Hello. For the final part of this 3-part guide for the 102 dungeons for Dragon's Prophet, I'll be showing off Omati Gorge. I've gone ahead and cleared up to the end just because there's nothing special on the way up, just a few mobs to kill. Once you're here, you can begin the fight by picking up this egg. The goal is to pick up this egg and take it all the way back to the start. To do this, there's a couple different ways, but I'll show you the way I like to do it. I like to head over here and leave it in this corner just here, and then let it go and leave it there. Now the boss will spawn. He will sometimes go after the egg, sometimes he will just go straight after you. The goal of what you need to do now is break all of the doors. Firstly, you can scare him away and get him off the egg by dealing, I believe, 10% of his health. I can do this just instantly. But once you've done that, he will get repelled and he will go behind this door. So after you break the door, he will be there, but you can go ahead and just run past him and finish breaking all the doors. This is just the way I like to do it. So you just run through and break all the doors, and then it gives you a nice clean path to bring the egg down when you're ready to. There we are. So this is where we want to bring the egg to when we come back down. All of the mobs, including the boss, will pull up here, so the last stretch will be the hardest. Whilst we wait for them to all come down and get out of the way, we can just stand up here and they will just walk straight past us when they're ready. So I'll skip forward to when that has happened. There we are. So the mobs have all passed now, and as you can see, they all sort of just pull up here along with the boss. It will aggro on you if you go too far, but you can just run away from them. So now we're going to go all the way back to the end to get to the egg. Sometimes you can be a little unlucky and one of the mobs will still be here attacking your egg, but we lucked out this time, and normally there isn't when you place it in this spot. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to take it all the way back to the start. So you will get this fatigue level when you're carrying the egg, and you will move a lot more slowly than this, like this. I just have my speed buff on. So this is what it would typically be like, so it can take some time. And then it's been removed on this server, but you will typically get a debuff after, which would stop you from picking up the egg for another 60 seconds, forcing you to alternate with party members. But for the sake of convenience with people doing this solo, I have removed that here. So it can take some time, but eventually you'll make it. It is worth noting that you can use certain speed buffs whilst you are carrying the egg, the most notable being the Oracle Crystal Shadow, which will give you 70% movement speed, and the transformations, because the transformations give you a lot of movement speed and they will work whilst you are holding the egg, but you must activate them beforehand. So when you make it back to the start, you want to place it just on this corner here. Around here is as far as you should go, just so the mobs don't aggro on you, but you've got it fairly close for the last stretch. Then when you are ready for the last stretch, you want to pop all your buffs, pick up the egg, and you can make that final stretch. You should need a transformation buff for this. Unless you do, you might have to put it down and take it a second time, which can be a little dangerous. Now that's done, you can kill all the mobs and you can start killing the boss. The main thing to note about this boss is he will give you a stacking debuff called Blood Seal, this one here, which will reduce your physical magic defense and your healing power. It will also stop you from recovering action points passively. So to recover action points, you will need to use your left and right click combos. Other than that, his attacks are fairly simple, and you can reset your Blood Seal stacks by mounting an Iron Hide. When he's dead, that's all there is to it, and you can grab your last set of potions for the Arc of Steel. Thank you for watching.